Singapore chow mein. We all should have some source of oil, sesame oil, light soy sauce, some rice vinegar, an oyster sauce, curry powder of your choice. So I'm using a mild, chili flakes, which are just dried, red pepper. I've got half a carrot, spring onions, so if you want to put spring onions in, a thumb-sized piece of ginger, bean sprouts, and lastly, our noodles, which are pre-soaked. 3 minutes if you're doing these from scratch, 3 minutes in boiling water. Pop them through a sieve or a colander and just let them drain. So I'm going to do strips of pepper. So again, just taking my chopper and I'm just creating nice thin strips. Chop my spring onions lengthways to give me strips again. And I'm going to chop again about ½ centimetre slices. So hopefully by the time I get to the end of my carrots, I should have a nice little pile of stripped carrots, or I think they're called julienne in French, aren't they? I'm going to run my chopper one way through the ginger. I'm just going to seesaw the blade through the pile, just working forwards and backwards or left and right. If we can get our woks on, 2 tablespoons, there's 1 and there's 2 of oil. Take your raw meat, guys. So anybody cooking raw meat, this is for you. Just pop it into the pan and then just fan out the chicken or beef just so you've got a single layer on the bottom of your wok. The first 2 things that we're going to put into this pan are our ginger. So everybody now, please. In goes the ginger, in goes the spring onion. Now these are our Cantonese aromats. We can now put in our peppers, okay? So in go the peppers. Once the peppers have started to soften, we're going to add our carrots. Okay guys, need you to get your noodles in. So take your nest of noodles now, which should be dry, and we're just going to fan them out over the ingredients. Okay, give it a quick mix, and then what we've got to do now is get those noodles to the bottom of the pan. So just carefully get all your ingredients to the front of the wok, and we're just going to flip like we're doing a flip in a pancake. Okay, so we'll flip it just a couple of times, and if you can see now, my noodles are now at the bottom, and I'm just going to sprinkle my curry powder over the top of the ingredients, and that's followed by about a teaspoon, or as hot as you like, of chili flakes. Okay, so I'm just going to take some chili flakes and I'm going to add that in. Now's the time that we're going to add in our bean sprouts. So just lay in your bean sprouts. So in goes about a tablespoon of soy. In fact, I'm going to put in just a little bit more, so a tablespoon and a bit. That's followed by about ½ a tablespoon to a tablespoon of vinegar, depending on how tart you like it. So that's about a tablespoon I'm putting in of white vinegar or rice vinegar. And then oyster sauce. And for 2 people, you want 2 good sized tablespoons of oyster sauce. So there you go, you want 2 of those. If for 4 people, put in 3 tablespoons. That's the oyster sauce in. And again, guys, let's just incorporate all of those ingredients now. So naturally, even though your bean sprouts have been sitting on top, they're already softening. Switch your woks off. Let's add in about ½ a teaspoon to a teaspoon of sesame oil. So just a drizzle over the top. A quick stir. And then we take our serving bowl and we just add it into our bowl. And if you want to be poncy, you can just clean off the edges with your cloth. And there we have it, guys. Bowl of Singapore chow mein.